Can you hear me now? Someone put in the chat if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. All right. Okay. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for joining. Oh, my goodness. I feel so happy that you're here. Hi, Latanya. Thank you so much for joining. I know you're ready for this conversation. Hi, Perfumes for Pat. Hi, Mom. Who else is on here? All right. So since you all didn't hear me, hi, Uncle Kava. Thank you for joining. It's going to be a good conversation today. I was trying to tell you all that I was running late because I had to get this tea steaming for this conversation. And then I was telling you all how excited I am that my wonderful favorite guest is back, Mrs. Reed. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Today's her birthday. Okay. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing it yet. We're going to join together and wish her a marvelous birthday. But today she is joining me for this conversation to all my haters. Yes. Y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. I hope y'all ain't watching. But then again, I hope you are. So, oh yes, Amber, the happy birthdays are coming in. So, let me back up a little bit because I know usually when you hear this conversation, when you hear people talking about the haters, we're like, look, haters, look where I'm at now. I'm driving my car. I got my house. I got my hair dead. I got my nails dead. Look at me, look at me, look at me, hate on. But that's not where we're coming from tonight. Today. That's not the direction we're going. Even though all of that is good. Because when people are hating on you, I believe that God will always find a way to elevate you. So but that's not what we're doing today. Today, I'm gonna give you the backup story behind this, of how this conversation basically came into play. So basically, when I first started my YouTube channel, when I first got started, I got an anonymous text message, like literally after my introduction video. And my introduction video was nothing more than like 5 minutes long, child, even though it took me about 2 hours. It was 1 minute? Okay. And it took me about 2 hours to record it, but it was about a minute long. Amber, oh Lord, bless Amber. She was helping me so much. I was there like, redo. It was so horrible. But literally, who else is joining? Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Auntie. Thank you for joining. Hi, Serena. Thank you for joining. We are getting into this conversation today. We're addressing the haters. The people that want to just hate on us and we don't know why. We talking to them today. Hi, Honey Bunny. Thank you for joining. So, as I was saying, when I started the live, I got an anonymous text message. It came from a number that I was not familiar with. And it basically, I wish I had saved it, but at the time I was like over it. So, hi, Leanna. Thank you for joining. So basically the message was like, shaking my head. That was it. SMH, shaking my head. Who gives you the right to start anything? Who said you're qualified to start anything? And then it was kind of like slurred up English, but it was basically saying, you need to go and heal the people you hurt before you try to heal together, something like that. And when I read it, I was like, what? I wanted to do that like side eye where you get that message and then you start like texting real fast back and telling the people about themselves. But it hit me in a different way. When it hit me, I screenshot it first and I sent it to my family. And if anybody know my family, child, y'all know what happened next. The detectives took over. The detectives took over trying to figure out who sent the message, why they send the message, and all of that. But I was like, nah, leave the people alone. So what I actually did, I sent back a message. And my message said, well, if you are one of those people that I have hurt that requires healing, I apologize. I said, but I don't know you because you decided to text me anonymously. Yeah. So I said, whenever you feel like you're ready to have a conversation, I am definitely willing to do that and apologize. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you for joining. So that is literally the basis behind this conversation today. It took me a while, but it came to me the other day and I was like, sometimes things happen and we're just like, whatever. I said, but look at it this way sometimes. Why do people hating you? Why they hate you, Amber?
They don't like you because they see the light in you, and you don't like yourself because you don't see the light in you. So they don't like you because they see it.
Wow.
They see your future, they see your past, they see where you're going, and they don't like it.
That's a good one. I like that. I actually like that. But
Nice, you can't hear me.
Okay, wait, you can't hear.
Okay.
You can't hear me or you can't hear Amber? Okay.
Can you hear me now? Oh, yes, you can.
I can hear you. Okay. So Amber, you're gonna have to project.
Yes. I have to use my good voice.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So yes, I said that the reason why people don't like you is because they see the light in you. So they see where you're going in your life and they're threatened by it. That's why they don't like you.
I like that. I like that. And then I was, because sometimes we're just all of a sudden our automatic response to haters is just like, watch me, watch how far I'm about to go. That is our automatic. Watch me do this. Yes, that is, that's our natural response. I said, but how many times do we actually reflect? Latanya says she agrees with your statement.
Yes.
Do we ever sit and reflect to see if there is something that is literally causing people?
I know.
You don't reflect?
Reflect for what?
To see. Oh, Amber said, no, ain't nothing wrong with me. Do we? No, just to see like where. Okay, like for the ones that are mature, because I believe that people are mature when they actually come to you with their, because some haters is like the anonymous stuff. There's no way you're ever gonna know.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like if there's something, I want to reflect. That's me, and I guess I'm always trying to figure out what's wrong with me. But that could be, So what are you reflected? Has anyone tell me in the chat? Have you ever sat and reflected to kind of figure out what is it about me? Because honestly, I feel like if every room you enter into, you're gonna have a hater. But I feel like if there is something that every area of your life someone points out in you, someone sees it, then maybe you have to stop and reflect. Like, let me see the scent. Let me see what I'm giving off. What am I giving off to people? Because sometimes we may not be giving off the best images of ourselves, and that's why people are like, okay, so for example, this is an out there example. So you know me, I'll be giving them crazy examples. No, this is not a cartoon. This is like this is like the Jamaican people comedy. Okay, reflect. So, for example, so if before you change around your life, you was taking people man. Don't expect the people who man you take to love you. That's what I'm saying. Did you change now?
That's true.
But because sometimes we're like, oh, they're being haters, but it's not that they're being haters. It's just that you wasn't doing the right thing before. So, and I'm saying people are not going to forever judge you on your past. That's not what I'm saying. But we have to take time to reflect. What is it? Do you have a stink attitude? Do you have a stink ass? No, it's not because you pretty why everybody hate you. No, because you ain't the prettiest person in the world. You understand? Some people, not you, Amber. You know, girl, we know you the prettiest thing on two legs, child. But no, but some people, I've heard people say that like they don't like me because I got a degree, or they don't like me because I'm pretty, or they don't like me because of this, or they don't like me because of that. Well, if that's the case, nobody will like anybody because you're not the only one with a degree. You're not the only, they like other people with degrees. They like other pretty people. So sometimes I think we have to sit and really reflect to see what aura you're giving off to people. Because sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's not.
But sometimes it's us.
Sometimes it is. That is true.
So tell me, I mean, does anyone else, okay, so Dorette, thank you for joining, Auntie. She says they have the problem. The people who are talked about the most are important people. I do believe that. I don't bother people, but I also don't care what they think of me. That's true. You know, I love Auntie Dorette's outlook in life. It's always amazing. I really love that. Latanya says sometimes people are just insecure within themselves and they hate you because you are secure. I do believe that as well. I definitely believe that because sometimes, like I look at my sister, she's like the perfect example of security. She's the perfect example, child. You can't tell that child nothing. She's very secure in her skin, in her mind, in her thoughts, and everything. She's secure in that. And I think everyone that comes in contact with her in real life, they know that security. You can't bulldoze over that one. No, you cannot. She is the bulldozer. Yes. So I feel like, so I feel like in that sense, she will have a lot of haters because not everybody understands that energy. 1-2 punch. They don't get it. She's my mother, and sometimes I still don't understand it. I ain't gonna say no. You ain't gonna get no birthday present.
Love you, mommy. I love you. Love you.
But it is. But it is true. Like like Latanya's saying, that security is definitely important. Yeah. But I am more so a person. I'm always reflecting. I'm literally always reflecting. I mean, like if you look at David in the Bible, like David was like, God, like I could understand if I had burned down their houses. I could understand if I had did this. I could understand if I had did that to them, if I had did that to them. He was like, no, but those are not the people who are hating on me. He said, it's my familiar friends.
That's hating on him?
Yes. He said it's the people who he sat with and ate with. Those were the ones that rose up and became his enemies. So what do you say about that? Because I feel like, when strangers hate on you, it's like, well, they don't really know me. But what is it when the familiar people hate on you?
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It make you feel like you just lost like you were in a whole breakup. Like that's it.
You've been in a relationship, you got married.
It hurt. No, yes, it really hurts. Because you invested yourself and your time into that person, and then come to find out they don't like you or they hate you or they're out to get you just because. I don't know. What's the reason?
So tell us in the chat, has anyone have ever experienced something like that? Like a familiar person, someone like you would have considered your ride or die, someone who you told your deepest secrets and they told you their deeper secrets. And then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, and enemies. It happens out of nowhere too. Like they just pop out of the blue, oh, hee hee ha ha. And they're just like, oh, I don't like you. You think you this, you think you that. I'm like,
what happened? Tell me in the chat. If you have any, Kadisha, thank you for joining, Kadisha. She said, I'm not worried about none of anybody. Okay. I mean, nobody. She ain't worried about you. Sometimes you have to be careful with them. That is so true. Because I think that is my biggest thing. Like, what is the thing, like what makes our friends become our enemies? What is that?
Jealousy.
Okay.
Jealousy. I think this is honestly just rooted by jealousy.
You think so? So the question is, was it there all the time, or did it just pop up out of nowhere?
Sometimes people get close to you because they want to know what's going on in your life, not because they like you, not because they want to support you, just because they want to see what's going on. Exactly. And then they want to sabotage that. So that's what's going on. Sometimes people not necessarily want to be your friend or trying to pursue you as a friend because they like you. It's because they hate you. Your worst enemies are your friends.
Oh, somebody said, Latanya said jealousy. Kadisha said they are imposters.
Yeah.
Sister Victoria said secret jealousy. Jealousy builds up over time. They're not secure within themselves. That's true. There we go back to that insecurity, like Latanya said. So yeah. So okay. They said preach, Amber. They said preach, girl.
Oh, hallelujah. And the Lord said,
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Secret jealousy can be secret murderers. And that is true. Yeah. I feel like, because when you have a friend, you tell them everything. Like I'm talking about like friendship that's almost like a sisterhood, a brotherhood, those types of friendships that we develop as, like especially when you grow up with somebody and then that's your friend. I feel like they know so much about you. You confide so much.
Right.
So you wonder, when did that switch?
It switched when you got married.
Oh, okay. That sounded personal now. Okay.
From the heart.
Came from the heart. She didn't feel that one. Okay. Oops. Oh, yeah. You heard that. Liana said, oops. Ooh, okay. If you don't want people to know, don't say, other than my family, my guards are always up. Yeah. That is a good one. That is a good one. Into direct. That's true. Because and then it's family. Okay, so you said besides your family, is family always secure?
No.
Someone tell me in the chat, is family always secure? How are we deciphering who's secure? How are we deciphering who to trust our deepest, darkest, realest selves with? Who are we trusting all of this knowledge? Who are we trusting all this information with? Oh, I'm conflicted. Amber says she don't know, child. She can't trust nobody. I feel like and I'm not trying to knock your friendships and your families, because honestly, Kadisha said don't trust nobody. I trust my family. I trust my sisters. I trust them with the depths of me. Now, there are thoughts that I only trust God with. There are things that I only trust God with. Because if I told you, I don't care how much you love me, you're going to look at me half-sided crazy. Oh, eggshells. There you go. Honey child. Okay, and to Direct said that should be your mate. So your mate should be the one you do the deepest, darkest, roughest with.
Okay. When I had my marriage counseling, they said yes and no. There's some things that you're supposed to keep to yourself, and it's supposed to be between you and God. And I agree with that.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying if you cheated, you got to keep that from your spouse. No.
If you cheated, you don't need no spouse.
Exactly. No. But some things that, you're trying to work on and really only God can fix, I say, honestly, say it to God. That's how I feel. Okay. If I know that I'm dealing with depression or suicidal thoughts, I really don't feel like I need, let's take that topic out. You should talk to someone.
If you're struggling with depression,
yes,
suicidal thoughts, anxiety, those types of issues that bother the mind, I feel you have to reach out to someone.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't reach out to the hotline if you need to, but you need to, especially in these times. I told y'all last week, I am a supporter of mental health. And you know what? In so many circles, it's a taboo, but I am a supporter of mental health. The more and more I speak with people, the more and more I hear about situations, people shooting themselves in the head. people taking 3 bottles of Tylenol. Like, you needed to talk to somebody. You didn't need to wait on that.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like, you need to find somebody and talk to.
I feel like, honestly, like, say, like, if you don't like a part of yourself that you know that you really, really need to work on, like your anger or something, that's not something, if you tell your spouse, what can they really do about that?
Nothing. They're going to tell, we know, say,
exactly. I'm like, I know.
And then, okay.
So I say, honestly, that's something, if you know that's something that you're struggling with, take it to God. Like, God is really the only person, you and God is the only people that can really fix that. Your spouse, what are they going to do? They're just going to be like, oh, yes, I know.
I know, because every time I talk to you, you're angry. You're going to say that. You get mad, and then they start talking.
Yes.
You see, this is why you're angry.
Like, I don't need all that.
But let's see. I don't hate on anyone. My perfumes with Pat. I don't hate on anyone. My dad always said I was beautiful, so this is how I see others. I always try to see the best in people until you show me something different, and I trust that. And that is so true.
Mommy's like that.
She really is. She really is. Noreen, mom. Some people will like you once you adhere to their foolishness. Once you realize that you're above foolish, they will put. Oh, that's so true. I agree with that. Like, some people, they're okay with you if you're in their circle, if you're on their level. Let's put it like that. But the minute you try to upgrade yourself, the minute you try to do something new, the minute you try to elevate yourself, that is when you're the enemy. So when y'all all single, they fine with you. We can hang out, we can laugh together, drink together. When you start dating, they may still be fine with you because you might break up with so-and-so in a month.
Until you tell them, oh, you know, he did that girl.
Yes, you did. But then when you get married, when they see it's going to stick, that's when you might have some problems. So that is true. You know, that is definitely true. I do agree with that, Mom. But yes, it's important for you to have someone to talk to. So, and I want to know, like, tell me, be honest, y'all now, be honest. Don't come, you know, this is Real Talk Sunday. So in the chat, tell me if y'all been a hater. Look in the chat. You ever been a hater?
I've been a hater before. Not a hater.
Be real.
No, not a hater. I've had my moments when I've seen somebody do something and I'm like, dang, like, why they gotta be the one to do it? But I use it, honestly, I switch it around and I use it to inspire myself to go harder.
Okay.
So I had my moment of hating. Well, not jealousy.
Is it like a jealousy?
Yeah,
it's a jealousy.
Wait, what's the difference?
No, that's on I see them. So zealous is like you see someone doing something and it pushes you to do something harder. Jealous is you see somebody doing something and you're like,
okay, I've been zealous. Let's put that correct. I've been zealous.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I have been.
All right. So, okay, let me read the comments. Let's see. Pat, Perfumes for Pat, never been a hater. Victoria said, yep, she's been thank you for being honest. So, Victoria, tell me how you overcame that period in your life. If you're saying yes to that question, tell me how you overcame that. Because I feel like so many times in certain circles, you know, you're not able to tell someone how you're okay. So jealousy is not something a lot of people admit, unless it has to do with like their oh, sorry, Victoria, you said no, you never hated or anybody. Okay, she thought okay, you've been hated, but you've never been a hater. So you know, sometimes when it comes to jealousy and feeling jealous of someone and that leading to a place where I don't want to be friends with you no more, like, you know, no one is going to admit that. Yeah. But I think most of the time when people talk about jealousy, they're able to say, okay, I'm jealous if you talking to my man, you talking to my husband, you talking to my wife. Those kinds of things bring up jealousy within people. You feel like your spouse is acting a certain way, or, you know, something like that. But I don't know what else situation I don't know what other situations do people jealous or can hate on you on. I don't know. Cause what else is there? People don't be worried about nothing these days, child.
I mean, if they feel like you look prettier than them, they could be jealous. If they feel like your body is better than them, they're jealous. Okay. If they feel like so honestly, if they feel like you're more spiritual than them, they jealous. So it could be different things that people could just get jealous about.
Wow.
People see you smiling and laughing, jealous. I'm not smiling and laughing, I'm jealous.
Okay. I said they jealous because you got a Louis Vuitton bag. They jealous because you got a car.
Jealous.
They're just jealous, child. Jealous you are married. There you go. They're jealous, child.
They're jealous like jelly.
Oh Lord, I like the jelly. You got a smile on your face. They jealous.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so sad. I feel like jealousy is a horrible thing because
It
most
really
of the time the people that are jealous, they don't know what's going on with them other people they jealous of. The people that you feel so enraged about, like you know, you hating on them. You don't really know the details.
That's true.
Yeah, because sometimes it's a fake smile. Sometimes it's a fake everything. Everything is phony. The bag is borrowed. You know, y'all jealous of people Instagram picture and the bag is borrowed, the shoes are borrowed.
That's my mama Gucci shoes.
That's not even their car they're posing in front of. Child, please. The body you jealous of, the phone has tweaked for them because you know you can to everything. The clear skin, the hair, everything is tweaked and y'all sitting at home hating on people and the people ain't real. They fake from head to toe.
Listen.
And you get heart attack and high blood pressure. Oh no. Okay, come on. Let's talk to these haters today. Come on, y'all.
But you have to ask, has anybody been zealous? Because I know I'm not the only person.
It's true.
Where I felt like, ooh, like you be over here like it's a competition. I guess I just be in competition.
You in competition?
No,
who are you competing against, child?
You know, honestly, it's not competition. It's just I see someone doing something. I'm like, Amber, come on, you gotta do.
Like, what are you doing with your life?
That's where I'm at. Yeah, and so it's just like it's not jealousy. It's just
I feel like you should be in a circle that pushes you for greatness. Yeah. You know,
I don't have a circle, so
you need to get you a circle. Yeah. Let's see what's in the comments. Panico, thank you for joining. Latanya says it's true. People are jealous because God created you. But if they realize what He's done, He'll do the same for them because He's giving you the same grace. In my not the William Murphy voice. You know, he be going from low to high. Low to high. I wish I could. Oh God, Patrice said, them jealous you're fat. Them jealous you're skinny. Who jealous people fat? Who's saying that? Perfume Pat said they jealous you fat and then they jealous you skinny. Oh, Jesus. That's the real jealousy, child. They're jealous. They don't know what they're jealous you in all situations. Yeah. You poor, they're jealous. You're rich, they're jealous. You have house, they're jealous. You don't have no house, they're jealous. It's the God in me. You jealous. And you know what? I guess it goes back to the beginning of the conversation when I think someone said, "Oh, you said it, the light." They just see it and they don't know how to handle that.
Listen, your devil don't like me, and that's why you jealous.
Okay, all right. Talking to somebody. I don't know who. Talking to you. Listen, good. Okay. Roosevelt said, "Hi, Ariane. Thank you for joining." Oh, come on, you guys. Tell me about okay. So, does anyone feel like? Okay, so my story, my anonymous hater. Like, okay, for me, I may be different than everybody else in the room, and it seems like I am because Kadisha's like, I don't care what they think, but I'm always different. Like, I would want to have a real adult conversation with this person and see, like, I'm not talking about let's be best friends after it, but I would want to know if I really did something to you. Like, I would want to know what was it. Like, that's me. I'm always like, I want to know what was it. And if you could tell me what it was, like, I can apologize and we ain't got to be friends, but move on. But I want to know, I always want to know, like, did I really hurt you or is this just like your foolishness? How do y'all feel about that? Do you ever want to know why your haters are hating? Like, do you want to know if it's coming from a real situation, a real scenario, or if it's just like, whatever, bye, deuces? Tell me. Okay, Perfume Pat said no. Victoria said yes, being mature. Okay. If I know I didn't do anything to you, it doesn't bother me. I will keep it moving. Okay. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, anyone ever hurt you without knowing? Because I feel like sometimes you can say things that you think are lighthearted and you may hurt someone and you don't even know because if it wouldn't hurt you if somebody said it.
Ooh, I have a story to tell.
Tell us, girl. Tell us the story.
So I used to work at a bridal shop, and there was a young lady with her 2 other bridesmaids that came in. First of all, I'm family's Jamaican, thick as in. I like being called thick. I like it. She was thick. Okay.
Oh Lord.
And she was like a size 8, and she tried to try on a size 0 dress. Now I said, oh, you have little thighs on you. I said, I said, we got to make sure the thighs fit in there. Ooh, almost got fired that day. She thought I called her fat. She called her mother on me. Her mother cursed me out on the phone. It was a lot. And I just saw it as a compliment. Like, girl, you got thighs, okay. Like, how your husband like you? Thick thighs save lives.
She didn't think so.
Yeah, no.
You call her chunky.
Yeah.
You called her round.
Yeah.
She didn't like it. Okay, so all right. So okay, now let's use your story. Was she being sensitive, or were you culturally thinking it's a positive thing, but for her may have not been?
Honestly, I think it was the culture thing. I don't think she was being sensitive. Honestly, I had to really sit back and think, okay, I don't mind being called that, but someone else might mind being called that.
She wasn't a 0 though, but
no, she wasn't. She didn't get in the 0 dress, but I was just being a realist in the moment. Okay. I should have just played along with the yes. Just off of her side.
But that's what I'm saying. So there are times when we may say things. And let me give you an example. So, and okay, so the other day, child, let's go back to this the 40th party. You know the 40th. Oh, okay. So we're going back to that story. So I saw someone's 40th birthday party and I was amazed by it. And I was just amazed by the party. But at the end of the party, the husband gave the wife a house. A house. Child. A house. So I was like, wow. But I had been looking at this video for days and it had already started to depress me before I saw the end of it. Every video, that's what's talking about party. Yes, but I didn't see the house yet. So I was in my mom's house and I, the relationship that us as girls we have with our dad is very, very amazing. Our dad is so lighthearted, so jokey with us. I mean, we're like children bantering back and forth with our dad most of the time. And it's an awesome relationship. We love it. So like when I saw the house and I was like, I didn't like, what I was gonna say was, why my husband ain't buying me no, but I didn't say that because I didn't say that because I was in my mom's house and my dad was there and I know how I'm always joking with my dad. So I was like, look how this man bought his house, his wife a house. I said, and daddy, you ain't even buy my mama a shed. And it just came out. And I was like joking. But when I looked at him, his face changed. And he was like, when God come, all of that gonna burn up anyway. So don't let your head get big if you get big holes. And it kind of shocked me with his response. Ooh, so I was upset. So I was like, Daddy, what's the problem? So I went home and be quiet, Perfumes for Pat. You ain't a part of this story. Oh. Somebody bring me an Altoid. My throat hurt. This tea. I'm gonna stop. This is the second time I drank this cinnamon tea while I was talking and it hurt my throat. Okay. So I went home. Literally, I went home and I could not rest. I could not rest. I couldn't sleep. And I was tossing and turning because his face kept coming back to me. And finally, I gave in and I called my dad. And I was like, Daddy. He's like, yes, Vanessa. And I said, Daddy, did I hurt you with what I said? I said, because I noticed your face changed and you started to get serious. And he laughed. He laughed. He laughed. He was like, no, I ain't paying attention to that. And I said, okay. I said, well, if I did, I'm sorry. Hung up the phone, fell asleep 5 minutes later. So what does that tell you? Like, it doesn't matter sometimes the reality, but I feel like sometimes we may say something and we're joking, but he said he wasn't hurt, but like something just didn't rest well.
Right, yeah.
Yes, Latanya, Pat does have the Altoids. I need one now. But it didn't sit well. And I feel like we have to sometimes be sensitive. And I think, I don't know if it comes with, if it's just, I think that's how you're built in or whatever, or if it's maturity. I don't know what it is. I think the ability to apologize is maturity. But I think that thought, like, did I say something? It should come to us.
I feel like that's an instinct everyone has, but some people just don't.
They just ignore it.
Yeah, they do. Some people just rude.
So then, what if our haters, the ones that are our familiar friends, what if they become haters because we have not listened to that voice? That voice that we're just crossing boundaries. I told you about these boundaries now. We're crossing boundaries. And because we're friends, we're crossing them so often that we're not realizing that we are hurting people and that these boundaries are becoming crossed and crushed. You see, you was right, Latanya. So someone tell me about this.
That's true.
Because I think sometimes you have to stop and reflect. If we're trying to heal together, if we're trying to really do this thing, because I'm really trying to do this thing, y'all. I'm like trying. I'm trying my best. It's hard, child. It's hard. I want to just be like, whatever, child, get away from me. But I'm trying to do this thing. So because I'm trying to do this thing, I have to literally be reflecting. Am I crossing someone else's boundaries without knowing it? Am I pushing buttons? Am I pushing buttons? Am I being quick to speak? Am I being quick to make a joke on someone else's expense? And because I've done that repeatedly, am I always quick to be the one like, oh, guys, you know, look what I got? Because my mom is saying we show up on them. Look, I just bought this. Oh, I just got that. I just got this. I just got that. Like, am I being that person so often? Like Kadisha says, are we getting so comfortable that we're unaware, like running over people? And it's not because they are jealous, but it's because they're tired. They're tired of being bombarded with your jokes. They're tired of you know, all of that. They're tired of it. And their reaction is, I'm not going to do that no more with you.
Okay. I've been on both sides. I've been the person that been tired. And I've also been the person that, okay, you can be tired, but are you setting your boundaries and letting your boundaries be known? Because how can someone know that they're overstepping that boundary if you're not saying anything? I have a tendency of not saying anything, and I get overly frustrated, and then I'm like a erupted volcano.
But that's what I'm saying to all my haters.
That's true.
That is the conversation today. You know, like, what is, and I told y'all from the beginning, this year we're going to talk about boundaries. Because I feel like we're not making boundaries clear. And that's why our relationships are getting so distorted.
But then do you have, can you say, okay, I'm hurt by this? Can you be hurt by something if you were never clear in the beginning?
You can be hurt by it.
But can you judge or like give off that type of feeling if you were never clear?
The thing is, because we're people, you can be hurt by it and you can give off that kind of feeling. It's not fair to the other party though.
It's not, yeah.
Because they like my anonymous hater. Now I'm trying to apologize for something I don't even know what I did, child. I don't even know what I did to you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me who you are. We know. She said we know. Well, if you know, tell me, because I don't know. Who are you? Don't text me with some number I never seen before.
Right.
And I tried to Google the number and it didn't come up with no number. How you do that?
Oh no, you gotta pay $25.
I'm gonna have to. I deleted the number already.
Oh
Lord Jesus! Why you didn't tell me that
before? You're supposed to keep the receipt.
Oh man!
So they say, "Oh no, it was me." It's a lie.
Lord, we're becoming investigators. Let's see what's in the comments here. Honestly, you should always be careful with what you say, even if you believe people don't care or mind. Be considerate. That is very
We were
true.
just talking about that.
That is very true. So you know what? Don't let words slip out of your mouth that you cannot stand behind. As a woman and as a man. You know why? So let me tell you something, honey. Because it's Real Talk Sunday. I'm gonna be real talk with y'all. So y'all know I lost my first child. I had a miscarriage. So I had a miscarriage. So years later, after I've had my children, I heard it was said that I was pregnant prior to being married. And then I had the miscarriage because it was God's way of cursing me.
When I tell you on sight, you gain these hands. Period. I'm sorry.
So let me ask you something. So, you know, when if you want to say something in life, if you want to be a hater, look, so yes, Victoria, if you want to be a hater, you have to be able to stand behind
what you say,
what you are saying. And you know what? If you really feel that, if you feel so strongly that you are right, because people don't think they're haters. No one is ever going to say I'm a hater. And that's why I asked the question. Ain't nobody ever going to say I'm a hater, because everyone feels that they are right in what they are saying and how they feel. And if you feel in yourself that you are so right, you should be able to maturely confront someone.
Listen.
So to all my haters,
you are correct.
Can we confront one another? Can we talk about it? Can we resolve it? Can we speak the truth? Can we come to resolution? Because that is where healing will come. Not just for me. You need healing. You are speaking so negatively all the time.
And
if you're boldly, if you're finding fault with everyone around you, if everyone around you is hating on you, everyone around you is doing something, and when you try to do it, you can't shine. Lord Jesus, you need healing in your soul. Yeah. And that's why I love David. David knew, and if you ask him who David is in the Bible. Child. Yeah, I never read it. Who is responsible for your feelings? I am responsible for my feelings. I don't know who's responsible for anybody else's feelings, but I am responsible. I heard someone say that you can be hurt by a situation, but the level of hurt that it takes you, where it takes you, you have the ability to control that.
Oh, I have learned that. Ooh,
you ever see some people like they will be like in a situation, everything is wrong, and they literally still singing a song every day?
Yes.
Because joy is a choice. It is a choice to be joyous. It is a choice to be miserable.
You know, my dad growing up, because if you guys don't know, Vanessa always says that I'm very emotional. Very. And
to the extreme.
I really am.
Like she's about to cry now.
Yeah, I really am. I'm very emotional. So when it comes to like things that hurt me, it's a deep hurt to the point where I want to fight you and I'm gonna get real disrespectful. So it's really bad. So, but my dad always used to tell me, you're in charge of your own feelings. If you allow that person to get you there, then you make them in charge of it. But they're not in you. So you're in charge of how you react and how you go about doing things forward. And that's something that I before I was just like, Daddy, they hurt me. I go get them. Before, that's how I was before. But now I'm learning, okay, Amber, yes, they hurt you, but either you can be real disrespectful and show that other side of you, or you could just be like, okay, come back and talk as an adult.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Hi, PKTV. Thank you for joining. What did Mommy say? Don't let people hurt you until you own them something. I believe that. So I have been in situations before. I'm not going to tell you when, because we healing. I have been in situations before where I have literally gotten so upset that when I look back at it, I'm upset at myself that I allowed someone else to pull crazy.
Yes.
Like, because crazy don't come out too often. Only certain people get to see crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when you see crazy, you know, the next day I had to call the cardiologist. Because,
not the check.
Oh yeah, no. See, that's okay. So I'm not let me put this right to you. I'm not an angry person. I don't get angry. Like I don't be like, that's not me growing up. But when I get to that level, when I get to that level of worship, call the cardiologist because my whole heart rhythm is off. I got AFib, I got flutter, I got everything. I literally the next day I called the cardiologist because my heart couldn't, like, it wasn't regulated right. That's how upset. And I was upset on top of that because I said, you know what? I let myself get so upset that I'm about to die from heart attack and leave my children who need me. Hello, happiness circles. We are addressing our haters today. We are talking about how to confront people that hate us. We're talking about just that type of conversation because we're healing on this. We are trying to heal together. And so, so we're talking about the fact that when I started my YouTube channel, somebody picking on you. No one somebody picking on me. No one is picking on me. I'm 40. They can't pick on me no more. I did get picked on as a younger child. And I let it fester. And my poor sister, she used to say, you want me to go beat them up? And I was like, no, it's fine. And then one day the girl slapped me in my face, child. I don't know what happened. After that, I literally just remember the teacher pulling me off because I had somehow gotten on top of her and her head was bouncing against the floor. But she was picking on me for like a good year and I was scared of her. I didn't even know I had that in me. So this is why I believe in maturity and being able to allowing God to really do something to your emotions. Because you know what? You see all these people these days, look at the news child, they'd be like, well, I don't understand. Tommy was the nicest man. He used to bake cookies for the whole community.
Tommy clicked.
Tommy then killed everybody in the house and chopped them up and ate them. This is what I'm talking about. You better learn to control it, child. Take hold of it. My pastor would say, you better kill it before it kills you. And not killing it. We're not talking about people. We're talking about killing the negative things in us. Dealing with the emotions that are trying to overrun us. You know what? David was like, God, if it's me, punish me. He was like, but if it's not me, I want you to tell them people, leave me alone. I'm not fooling around with them today. You know, so what are you, tell me, like we got about 10 minutes here and then we're going to wrap this up, so all of your haters, what would you say after this conversation? Because I know in the beginning everyone was like, bump that, forget them, whatever. But after this conversation, if you could address some situations, and I believe who was it that said that? Scroll back for me. How do I scroll back? Scroll back on yours. I think it was Lisa. Yes, Lisa said it's so hard. It's so hard to confront people sometimes. And I honestly, Lisa, I do think it is very hard to confront people. I think the key is you cannot confront people in anger. It's not going to lead anywhere good. You have to literally bring yourself down, get to a quiet place. Think about the situation with a calm head, a calm mind. Because you know what? After I had my miscarriage, after I had my kids, and then I heard that, I think when I first heard it, I was ready to fight. I was ready to throw hands. But then I thought about it. I calmed down after I heard it. I calmed down. And I said, well, why would they think that? Why? Where did they concoct this story? And what part of hell did they concoct that story at? Because it wasn't true at all. It wasn't even close to being true. So it didn't affect me after that. Because I was just like, well, it's not true. I feel more sorry for them. Yeah. I really felt more sorry that they had just devised this whole situation. So literally, and yes, LaTanya, there is a show called Snap, because sometimes you're not just worried about the other person, but there are people who literally, like, they feel like they're always getting hated on. And instead of rising above that, I feel like they snap child and then come back to the workplace after they done fired and beat, then shoot up the whole place and kill everybody. Snapped. So we need to start to address things. We need to start to confront things. And I'm not talking about confront it in a negative or nasty way. I'm talking about confronting it in a way where if you want to resolve something, in a way where your soul is healed at the end of the day. You know?
Okay, help me out with this though. I don't like I really do not like confrontation. I don't like the bad vibes. I honestly just want to dance and want everybody to dance on the beach and be happy. But that's all I want. How do you okay. Someone irritated me, made me angry, and because I don't like confrontation, I make it fester. And then I turn out being dumb crazy. And then when I'm actually calm, I still don't like confrontation. So it's like, I'm not going to talk to you about it, even when I'm calm.
So I am not, okay, so I am willing to have a conversation with anyone in life. I'm a talker. I love conversation. There are some people I've tried to have conversations with and it hasn't gone right. And I did not even come to them in a negative way, but they started getting like really loud. And then I got loud and it turned into more of a crazy thing. So for those situations, literally, I have written letters.
I wrote a letter to 2 people before and they didn't even read my letter.
That's okay.
They threw it away.
No, but you've done your part. See, the thing about healing, you're just doing your part, because you cannot control what someone else, their journey. You can only do your journey. There is a scripture that talks about that, and that's the only reason I say do your part. The scripture says you are about to bring an offering, but you know that your brother or your sister has something against you. Leave that offering, go deal with that first, then come back and give your offering. You resolve your part of it. You're not worried if that person accepts your apology. You're not worried if they want to go be friends with you after that. You're not worried about anything else. All you're concerned is that you have done your part. And that is why we're healing together. I am concerned about Vanessa because for too long, I am waiting for Susie to say I'm sorry for what I think she's done. I'm waiting for this one to stop treating me like trash. I'm waiting for that one to talk right. I'm waiting for this one to act right. 2021, I'm worried about this chick right here.
Yeah, I am no longer worried about getting closure from anyone.
No, you don't. Because closure is you get closure from yourself by when you are acting right, by when you are doing things that you need to do. Closure can't come from people, because you know what? Sometimes people will tell you, well, I did this and I did that and I did that, and it don't make you feel no better.
No.
Closure comes when you release what you need to release and let God heal that hurt. Let God take over the rest.
It's true.
Because sometimes we worry about closure. We want to know why Johnny cheated on us. And for 10 years, you trying to track down Johnny. Johnny don't care about you.
You know I'm like that. You know I like to figure out the why. I always ask, okay, but why? And like that's I'm always asking.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm trying to ask you why. I don't care.
all this stuff about closure is awesome, but closure don't come from people. Because if you waiting for Johnny to tell you he cheated on you because he was stupid, you're gonna be waiting forever. Johnny, some people go to so many lengths to get closure, and it brings them more hurt.
Yeah,
because they are waiting. Who am I telling this to? You are
waiting.
You're waiting for that person to say, "I'm sorry, it was my fault." What you are going to hear is, "It's your fault. Get out of my face. I cheated on you because you're ugly.
Right.
I don't like you because you're whatever." That is not going to close that wound.
No, it's just going to put more salt on it.
It's going to put salt, and then you're going to be dead. So what you need to do is say, all right, whatever part I played in this hate relationship, I'm sorry. Like I told Anonymous, come text me again. You know you're watching. I'm sorry for whatever I did. And then I deleted the message and I moved on. And I'm not bringing it up because it bothers me, because it doesn't. I apologize for whatever. Now, if you come to me and say, you know what? I said that because this and this, you did this to me. Then I can say, you know what? I did. And I'm so sorry for that. Because I'm trying to get to a better place. But if you don't, I can't something, or I cannot apologize for something in detail that I don't even know. And I've had people say, "Oh, you did this to me." I have no recollection of what they're talking about. No. Their whole story sound different.
Sometimes people say you did something that you never did, and they just like to hate.
So you don't have a reason. But you know what I do in those situations? I say, I don't even remember that situation at all. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember even being in that room with you. I don't even remember being ever you're in conversation. I don't even remember your phone number to call you. I don't remember that. I don't remember winking at your wife, your husband. I don't remember that. I didn't even know you was married. I don't remember that. Yeah. So but if I did, I'm sorry. Deuces, bye.
No, I don't know if it's pride. If I know I did not do nothing, I'm standing behind that. I'm not saying, "Oh, if I'm sorry, if I did that." No, I didn't do it. Period.
I am so much to the point now where I'm just like, you know what? If for some reason I just have some kind of amnesia, I'm sorry. I can't go any deeper with my apology. I don't remember it.
I am not giving you the say so to say, okay, you're right. Make you feel like you're right. You're wrong. Period. You're wrong. That's how I feel. No,
I accept.
Yeah, I'm not giving
you. She ain't winking your man because you ain't got none.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I always done that. Like, maybe it was me. No, because it ended up making me think that I'm going crazy. No, I ain't do it. No, bye.
See that, and this is deuces. And she gonna end with deuces, you know. Hi, Jordan. Thank you for joining. Let's see what Felicia's saying here. Yes, closure within myself. So I'm telling you, because I can't go to hell holding on. Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. This is the thing, because we are believers.
But I'm not gonna make you go to heaven thinking that I did it.
She said she has to get her situations because it doesn't make sense to hold on to hurt, hold on to circumstances. You can try and resolve it from your end, so you're released. We're talking about release. We want to release her.
Forgiveness is for yourself.
Yes, forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other party. It is for you, so that you can move on and reach the higher heights and be blessed.
They said the exit comes out where you ladies get higher.
Oh, sorry. I hope you all understand. We're going to bring it a little bit closer to the English. You understand more? Thank you. Let's see what else. Please, people will forgive you and you still hate them, and the person don't even know you hate them because you don't say anything. And I think that is not fair. You have to let people know when you have an issue. When someone hurts you. Listen. for those of you who've been connected to me from day one, go back to the second video. What is the first step of healing? Admitting that you are hurting. There is no way you are going to heal if you do not admit that you are hurt. No way, because there is no way if you have an open wound in the physical, if you do not acknowledge it's there, there is no way you're going to take time to clean it, bandage it every day, and to get it to the right place. Okay? So this is what we're talking about. I'm over my time, guys. You guys got me going on this. You got me going on this.
Okay, now what Kanisha said speak up. I don't know. I feel like some people just be trying to throw salt on you, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I didn't hurt you. I didn't do nothing to you, and they try to speak up about things that never happened. Don't like it. No.
But let them. But okay, so listen.
That is my soul.
but let them speak.
Ooh.
What does it do if you let them speak?
That's true.
Let them speak.
Well, don't speak to me. Speak to someone else.
No, but
I didn't do it.
No, but you don't let them speak, because guess what? When you let them speak, as you know what I love? I love when you let them speak and you just sit and you just look at them like this.
Yes. What did grandma say? Kindness kills them.
Yeah, you will eventually see their whole plan is going to unravel. And you know what? It's not just going to unravel in your present, because you know what? If there are truthful ears around, you don't have to even speak for yourself sometimes. You don't even have to take up for yourself sometimes, because the people that because you know what? Haters do not just talk to you. They're going to talk. They have to find multiple sources to talk to. And when those sources are truthful ears, the person that they're talking to is going to be like, but that's not how Vanessa is. I never had that experience with her. I don't know her like that. You know? So that is what you let them speak. Let them speak. Because you know what? In a multitude of words, it says there is what? Sin or something? Something in multitude of words. Sin or folly.
No.
Unwise counsel.
I think it's unwise counsel.
Unwise counsel.
I was like, wait,
I'm gonna read the scripture again and bring it next week. But yeah, so we are literally talking to our haters today, and I'm ending today with this. It's not good to be hateful. Let's see, I can't speak every especially when the person will acknowledge they hurt you or continue to reimagine it in their head. I'm so ready to be over hatred, people pretending to be kind. Oh yeah. Don't pretend.
Oh yeah, I don't like to be pretending.
Yeah, and I definitely understand where Amber's coming from.
Like it.
But I would say, guys, you know what? Oh, wait, that's when a conversation needs to happen so that you can understand how you hurt them. Yes, let people tell you what you are doing to them. Let people explain to you. Give them that opportunity. You know what? And then if it sounds like foolishness and foolery, you just
I'm gonna do that meme. Pick up my bag and be like,
bye.
Gotta go.
Church finger out. But you know what? So at the end of the day, we are here. You are joining me not because I am full of wisdom and knowledge, but because we're on this journey together.
Yeah, because I'm still trying.
We are healing together. I ain't nowhere, child. I told you what I want to do to them people. Every day I want to do to the people. But every day I just remember that I have to face you all, and I have to tell you to be kind. I have to tell you to be compassionate. I have to tell you to give somebody another chance.
In a multitude of words.
Yep, in a multitude of words, there is. Thank you, Mom. I knew somebody would back me up. So yeah, let the people them talk. Let them talk their nonsense, and then you will find out who you're really dealing with. You know. But remember, I want to thank you guys for joining me in this conversation. I don't know. We may do another haters, or we're doing so much this year, 2021. You guys are definitely inspiring me to do better, to do more. And you know, these words that I'm talking, they come back to me on a daily basis. So I'm definitely trying. Now, before we leave, come on, everyone. Definitely, if you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. I see 14 people in the conversation, but I got 10 thumbs up. Don't forget to like if you're enjoying the conversation. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Share this message. Share this chat with someone who you feel needs it. Remember, everything we're doing this year, we're gonna do it with love. We're gonna do it with patience. We're gonna do it with kindness, because I feel like that's the only way we're gonna make it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the conversation. Before I roll out, we got some special birthdays today. So we are going to sing one round of happy birthday. As they would say in the Pentecostal church, please listen to the words and not the voice. All right?
No, they always say this.
Listen to the words and not the voice. All right, we're going to sing happy birthday. As I told you, today's Amber's birthday, and she did not have to be here with me today. She could have been out with her husband.
I needed to talk about the haters.
Oh, Lord. She came ready for y'all. It's me trying to dim her down, because she came with boxing gloves. She was ready for you. She's ready for you. All right.
Grandma said, are you giving away today?
Oh, I didn't even think about doing a giveaway. Latanya, your candle is on the way. I have not forgotten about you. Let's see.
Do they have a haters book?
Let me. It's not a haters book, but I did. Okay, so I want. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Scroll up.
That's the person. Oh, that's the person.
All right. Lisa Massey, give me a thumbs up if you're in the U.S. I don't know how to mail out to different countries yet. Give me a thumbs up if you're in the U.S., Lisa. Are you still with us? I saw a wonderful candle. I think it was something, it was like Dream or something. It just looked beautiful at Bath and Body. So I may give away a candle again today because I love candles so much. They bring me joy.
Yes. She replied about that.
Let's see. I'm still waiting if Lisa's still here. In the meanwhile, let me sing happy birthday to Amber. You guys join in at home. Hi, Lizzie. Thank you for joining. All right, you ready? Oh, I wish Lizzie was here because she know the Trinidadian version is so nice. Or she know the Indian version too.
Oh, she's in Jamaica.
Oh, you're in Jamaica? I don't know how to send yet to Jamaica, Lisa. I'm going to have to figure that out, and you're going to be on my next hit list. I got to figure out how to send so far away places from stores because I just send directly from a store. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I had to just order. I usually just order straight from the store.
Oh.
But we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and sing happy birthday. But I want to tell you all, thank you so much again for joining. You all know we're on this journey. We are healing together. Here, we laugh. Here, we may cry. We haven't cried yet. Amber came close, child. We definitely are going to dance. Amber, this is her year of dancing. So we're dancing this year. But at the end of the day, we are all healing together. Now, come on.
And a one.
I thought you were going to start it. Okay. I saw. Okay. Guys. And a one. And a two. And a one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. So that here with all right, don't whip it in my eye now, Lord. Yes, special happy birthday to Amber. Special happy birthday to Kim Laura.
Yes.
Special happy birthday for tomorrow to Alyssa and Christian.
Yes, and
Megan and Miles. It's February. Yes, it is definitely a birthday month. It is Heart Month, Women's American Heart Month. Yes. It is also Black History Month. It is a month of love. It is a month of unity. It is a month of peace. It is a month of joy. And we are healing together. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a wonderful conversation.
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Bye-bye, lovelies.
I'm going to sing for you.
Who's gonna sing? Oh, yes, Liz. I love Liz's version. Her version is the best. Bye, guys. Thank you, Latanya. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Auntie Direct. Thank you, Uncle Kava. Thank you, Noreen. Thank you, Perfumes with Pat. Oh, you guys, do not forget, it's a 6 to 5. You guys, if you're not signed up, please subscribe. Perfumes for Pat is having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful live today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a wonderful, marvelous collaboration with a few lovely ladies. If you love perfumes, you don't want to miss this one. And if you just love to be in a group with good women talking about good stuff, join in.
But come on over, fragrances.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to come on over in February. Now. Come on, to smell right.
Yes,
be right. All right. Take care. Bye-bye, lovelies. Thank you. I'll see you next week for Real Talk.
Yay!